Hello, welcome to CLSP Politics. Sean Briscoe speaking. So we've got New Hampshire. This is replacing one of those senators who reopened the government. So this is a happy change as far as leadership goes in the Senate. All about this one. Guarantee you that's going to be one of the things that comes up. So New Hampshire's weird. Remember, I talked about this when I talked about the reopening of the government and who voted and how they voted and why they voted. New Hampshire's not as blue as people might think. It's just not. It's really a kind of a 50-50 state. And but when but there just isn't a strong Republican universe. So it's either as you can tell, it's like crazy light red or completely white, and then there's blue areas, right? Well, there just isn't in those areas that are red are just nobody. I mean, even for a place as small as New Hampshire, just doesn't have a lot of people. And New Hampshire generally doesn't have a lot of people. I have multiple counties in Texas that are bigger than that state as far as population goes. So it's just not a lot of voters that specifically that vote, red. So it's those blue dots are even more powerful than even this map would indicate. Also, it'd be crazy white. Demographics kind of tell you everything you need to know there too. So it's kind of wild. Real quick, if you haven't already, like and subscribe. You can go to my website if you're thinking about running for office or if you need some help with some aspect of your campaign. There's literally no part of a campaign I haven't worked on at this point. 200 campaigns in. I kind of know what I'm talking about, or I have a professional that I can guide you to that I think would do a really good job. I'm on YouTube, Blue Sky, Instagram, TikTok, and Substack. If you want to contribute to this channel, you can go onto my YouTube or go use this PayPal QR code that's right here. It takes you right to my PayPal. All donations are appreciated. Or you can become a paid member of my Substack, which is really going to have a lot of really interesting programming moving forward. Quick, what do the candidates look like as far as the campaign finance reports? Well, Chris Pappas has more money than everyone else added together. Chris is looking very strong. His only Democratic primary opponent hasn't. This is, of course, all September money, so it's changed, and it will. There will be a huge change come, probably 2 or 3 weeks from now. Just about when this series ends is when the new information is going to come out. That goes for congressional and U.S. Senate. I will not be doing every state again unless there's something crazy going on, because these these shows daily are a very heavy lift for a channel I was just going to rant on every once in a while. It's created a monster. Anyway, Scott Brown's the Republican that's running here. He's almost raised $1 million. That's no joke. You can do a lot of damage with that kind of money. But when you look at the big number, it's a D+9, and in this cycle, it could be even higher. So I'm really not feeling like the Republicans got much of a chance, no matter how much they raise. So real quick, thanks for watching. Really appreciate all of you guys. A lot of new subscribers, and I love the comments that are rolling in. Any information you guys have from the ground on any state that I talk about is very helpful because I use it. I've quoted some of you actually to clients because I'm like, hey, it's anecdotal, but this is what I've heard, and they really appreciate that. So thank you. And yeah, comments are great, and any information you get from the ground is always really interesting. And if you have a candidate that you think would be worth an interview, always willing to talk to candidates. Always curious to learn why they ran and what got in their crawl and why they opened themselves up to this crazy thing of running for office. All right. Talk to you guys later.